So the Logitech G502 or the Corsair M65, which is the better mouse, if there even is a better one? Well, today in this video we will be unboxing both, so stay tuned. Hey guys, this is Darren with EveryManTEch, and today we will be unboxing the Logitech G502 and the Corsair M65 mouse. So we'll first start out with the Logitech G502, since Logitech is my favorite product. So we have the Logitech G502, and it comes in the classic Logitech boxing, as always. That dark gray with that blue metallic, pretty awesome. And just so we can just see some key features in the back, it does come with the weights, as you can see, so that should be pretty interesting. And it also has 16,000 DPI, which allows for zero smoothing, filtering, and acceleration. So it looks to be pretty promising. And with the 11 programmable buttons and a dual hyper fast scroll wheel, this definitely should allow for a great gaming experience. And also, you can see here on this box, it also talks about having the 3.5 weights for personalized weight and balance, which is important for those who want a heavier or lighter mouse. You have that option to customize it to your liking. So without further ado, let's unbox it. So it comes in that nice plastic wrapping. So take this off. Alright, great. That was easy. And as you can see, there it is. It's pretty sleek. Logitech does not disappoint. And it's also to note that this is the Logitech G502 Hero Edition. With the Hero sensor, and it also has the Hero sensor. So as we can see in this pack, it comes with the instructions, and it comes with a nice sleek case, and it feels kind of heavy. So yep, here we go. These are the mouse weights. So like I said, you can customize a weight to your liking, whether you want something heavier or lighter, whatever your gaming preference. And it does come with the very strong nylon braided cabling, which is awesome. So it can bend it, twist it, and it's also pretty strong. So that's pretty good feature. So you don't have to worry about it being nicked or frayed, as the material is very strong. And it does come with some nice cable ties for that perfect wired cable management on your desk. So that'll make great use. And let's take off this guy here. It has not a lot of wrapping on it, so feels good to the touch. And it also has 11 programmable buttons. So and if you install the software, which I'll have a video link below on how to install the software, it does the software actually installs on your computer, and it does say for Windows and Mac, which that allows you to program the RGB lights. Sorry. And as you can see here on the bottom, it has a laser light, and it feels good. It feels really nice. It has no weights included, no weights in it right now. It feels really good. And of course, in the next video, I will be reviewing both after I test them out, make sure I give you guys a good, accurate description into the mouse. I'll definitely be having a video following this one, so you guys can check it out and actually get the full review of how the mouse looks with the RGB lights and the feel and the gaming experience. So just stay tuned, look out for that. So with this cover right here, there we go. I think it was tricky, but I got it. So if you was wondering how to put these weights in, if you look right here, you just, there's a little light cover. It looks like it might not come off, but you just put your finger right here on the end of it, and it just easily lifts up. And as you can see here, you have these slots right here, so that way is where you put your weights. So, and the weights are labeled, as you can see. If you look here, you have your 3.6 gram weights, and they're all labeled. And you just put them in as such. So like I said, depending if you like it heavier or lighter, your preference. And that's pretty much it. And you don't have to put all the weights in. Like you said, you just put how many ones you want. Try it out first and see how that is. If you like it, great. If you don't, you want more weights, then you can always add more, like I'm doing. And vice versa. So I'm just going to try to put them all in. I'm just curious to see how it actually feels fully weighted. This one. Alright, so the last one. Jesus Christ. Okay. So it doesn't allow you to put all your weights in. I'm sorry about that. But it's all good. I think we got enough weights. We got more than half the package in there, so that should be enough weights. So put the cover back on. Let's see how it feels. Great. Oh, you definitely feel the difference. So, like I said, if you was a person who like that heavyweight feel, maybe heavy hands, and you don't want something too light where you feel like you're gonna break the mouse in your bare hands, then yeah, definitely the heavy weights definitely make things a lot smoother for you. Or vice versa, if you don't want something too heavy, feel like you're having to work out with your fingers, then you can just always just use no weights at all, or you just can add just one or two, whatever you prefer. So that's pretty good. And like I said, in the next video, I'll have a full review of how the different weights and how it actually feels in gameplay. So just stay tuned for that. Alright, that's enough with that. So now on to the Corsair M65. I'm curious about this one because I'm not really familiar with Corsair. I'm actually a big Logitech fan, so I'm curious to see how this one stacks up. But we're about to find out right now. Alright, how much tape can one person put on a back package? There we go. Without trying to cut myself on camera. That would not be good. That side. Alright, so as you can see, Corsair, classic black and yellow. And pretty nice packaging, if I must say so myself. And because you was wondering, on the back it has some good features about it, so definitely some things to look out for. It does 18,000 DPI as an optical sensor versus the 16,000 DPI on the Logitech G502. So that should be pretty interesting as far as smooth gaming experience. And if we also can look right here, and we have the profile storage, and you can see right here that the weights are not like the V shape on the Logitech. They're actually circular, so pretty nifty. So we'll see how that weight feels in comparison to the Logitech. Just some regular warranty guide, definitely check that out. And it's RGB. This one's definitely RGB. What gaming mouse would it be without RGB, right? So, and we take this packaging off. It's pretty classic packaging, seems pretty standard. So let's open this. Okay. So we're gonna fish the cable out this way. So there's definitely some differences. First off the bat, you can definitely see that this one, unlike the Logitech, this one has a trigger button which is clearly marked. So if you're new to gaming and you're trying to figure out which button do I use for a trigger, especially playing every shooting game there is, and I like to play Valorant, so that's definitely important. And so this is definitely a great feature that I like so far, is the fact that it has a designated trigger button, so there's no guessing which one's the trigger button. You know exactly where to go. So that's one button you need to figure out. You don't have to figure out. To the touch, this one feels pretty responsive. Definitely love the placement of the keys and the buttons. And yeah, and like the Logitech, this one does have the braided nylon cable, so this one is strong and sturdy as well, so that's pretty good. This guy looks like it comes apart. Oh, maybe not. I have to check that out. But it looks like, unlike the Logitech, as you can see here, it's like some kind of shielding on the Corsair versus the Logitech. I don't know if that means anything, but it looks like it's coming off, so maybe it's just a design. But if it's something else, I'll definitely have that in the full review video for you, so you can check that out. And on the bottom, definitely can see we have those weights there. It's pretty cool. Now I'm trying to see if there's a tool to take these out, which I'm sure there is. I haven't figured it out yet, but hey guys, so I'm back. So I just had to figure out how to get these weights out. So unlike Logitech, which made it simple and painless on how to get the weights out, and he also even included, like again, the storage case for them, Corsair unfortunately didn't do that. Come on, Corsair, really? So to get the weights out of here, you either have to use a corresponding screwdriver or a dime. And you stick the dime right here like so, and you can actually see where you can actually take the weights out. You can loosen them up and take the weights out, and vice versa to put them back in. There is no storage, so once you take them out, you just have to find somewhere to neatly place them. So unlike Logitech with this nice handy dandy storage case, Corsair didn't do that. So hopefully in the new ones, Corsair fixed that problem and actually gave us a little bit more, you know, storage capabilities. But it's all good. And another difference, which may or may not impact the functionality of the mouse or your wanting it or not, is the fact that the scroll wheel with the Logitech, you can actually change the function of the scroll wheel, so you can have it smooth, or if you click this button right here, you can have that rough textured scrolling experience. So whatever you prefer, you can actually change the feel of the scroll wheel. Unfortunately, with Corsair, you're pretty much stuck with what you see. What you see is what you get. You get the loud scrolling, so whether you like it or not, that's what you're stuck. And it's not that loud. Logitech, it sounds like a truck rumbling through. But Corsair, at least the scrolling is little subdued. And this one actually, as you can see here, has the rubber grip. So, which is awesome. And this one, there's no rubber grip, but it has a lot of ridges in it, so probably good gripping. And another notable feature is on the top of the Corsair, it actually feels like a rubber texture, which feels really smooth to the touch. But with that rubber, if you have maybe some grease or oil or maybe lotion, it's definitely going to stain really easy and leave a fingerprint. So that's a drawback. Who wants that, right? But on the Logitech, it's actually the opposite. It doesn't have a rubber. It actually has that regular mouse feel with the smooth plastic, and definitely doesn't like it's gonna leave a fingerprint. I'm pressing on it, trying to leave every fingerprint. As you can see, there's no fingerprints. My hands are clean, by the way, but still, I definitely feel like you can definitely clean this one a lot easier than this one if it gets dirty. Because you all know with this that rubbery material, and you have a grease or something, you definitely gonna have that nice smooth, and then you got one little shiny spot that nobody wants. So yeah. So like I said, it might depends on your preference. It may not be a big factor, but to me, it doesn't make it. I'm pretty clean. I can keep my electronics clean anyway, so it wouldn't really bother me not one bit. But to you, if you wanted somebody who's a clean conscience, you might like the Logitech as far as how clean you can keep it versus the Corsair. Now, of course, I'm not gonna let you go without seeing some RGB action. So I have my handy dandy Surface Pro, which we're gonna just use just to see how it looks. So, which one should we start with? Camera boy. Which one do you think we should start with, son?
Let's start with the Corsair.
The Corsair? Alright, we'll start with the Corsair. So, plug the Corsair up to the USB port, which is only one, so it's pretty easy. And bam, it's not bad. It's pretty slick. And again, both have corresponding software you need to install on your computer, whether Windows or Mac, so you can actually change the functionality of the RGB lights. So, but just for right now, since we're just unboxing it, I'll have a more thorough review, and I'll actually show you, have a link to the software and how to install it, and I'll also show you the different functionalities of the RGB once I install the software on my PC, so you can see what it looks like before you buy. But as you can see, just plugging it in, coming out of the box, RGB looks pretty good. You have it around the scroll wheel, you definitely have it on the emblem, so it's pretty slick. I really like it a lot. Corsair didn't disappoint. Pretty nifty. And very responsive, as you can see. But again, like I said, I have a thorough review of that, and we have a full, really test this guy out and make sure it's really up to par. So now on to Logitech. Good old Logitech. Oh, come on. So it's a little subdued, but it's pretty nice. So if you're somebody who likes that subdued RGB, doesn't want too much RGB action, as you can already tell, Logitech keeps it pretty subdued with just having the emblem with RGB versus having the whole mouse light up like a Christmas tree. And it's not around a scroll wheel, unlike Corsair, but like I said, it's pretty nice. For somebody like me, I like things pretty simple. I'm not really a hardcore PC gamer yet, but I will be doing some PC gaming, so I can show you some pretty good mouse action and see how it tests up the Valorant. That's the one game that I'm actually okay in. I'm still getting better, but I'm working on it. So we'll see which mouse helps me play better. So, again, I will have a more thorough review, and I'll have that video posted very shortly. So please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel, and that way you will get the notification as soon as that video is posted. I'll also on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, and I'll actually have that out to let you know when the video is out as well. So please follow me. So my question to you guys is what's your favorite mouse, or what do you like about the Corsair M65, or what did you like about the Logitech G502? Just let me know in the comments, and yeah, that's all I got for right now, but definitely stay tuned for that video for a review. Again, thanks guys for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day. This is Darren with EveryManTEch. Peace.